Is theological study at Trinity College the next step for you? Rocco, the resident dog, thinks so. Whether you're looking to upskill, pivot, or embark on a brand new journey, find out all you need to know at the Trinity College Theological School Open House Tuesday, October 14. Get a glimpse into life as a student at Trinity College Theological School. You might even meet Rocco. Register today. Search Trinity College Theological School Open House. Faithful learning for faithful living.
I need to stop doing the most because happiness is like only temporary, Tiani. Like I need to find joy that is rooted in him. And God's design for me is not to please man. Like that's not what he created me for. Yeah. He has given me gifts and he's given me abilities. And it's almost like
welcome back to another episode of the Everyday Joy podcast. I'm your host, Ash Couchman, and I cannot wait to find moments of joy with you today. I am so excited to be diving into the Word of God together today. Let's jump into the conversation. Wonderful T, I love having you here.
So nice. It's the best. It's a nice day, but it's quite rainy at the moment. We're in the heat of spring. Cool spring. Rain of
I don't
spring.
really know. I actually think we get a lot more rain in spring than we do winter.
I think you're right there.
But I don't know.
I forgot about that.
Wrong.
All I know is allergy season.
Oh, and you're a bit of an allergy girl.
Telfast and I are married in this season.
I'm married to Telfast. I don't feel like I've ever really had allergies.
Must be nice.
Is it like is it because of like pollen?
Yeah, you know when you're sick and your nasal system's all blocked up.
Nasal system.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Your nasal area. I don't know science.
Well, under your eyes.
Yeah, like under your eyes.
What is that called?
Sinuses.
Sinuses.
Yeah.
Not your nasal. I love my nasal system.
Yeah.
I might Google it and it might tell me that is actually in fact a word.
You know when it's all blocked up when you're getting sick? That's what it feels like every day. When you are in the heat of spring and your eyes are watering and it's just like one eye just decides to cry or tear up.
No, you are right. The nasal system.
Great.
The nasal cavity.
I know my stuff sometimes. Yep. So that's me at the moment. Just Telfast and I, besties. Yep.
Dang. Are you doing anything coming up that you're excited for? You're in Wedding Central.
Yeah, I'm a maid of honor times 2. So one of them is going to be in Bali next year. Which would be good. I haven't booked anything flight-wise for that or no idea where we're staying, but yeah, I'm really excited. One of my besties, great. She's Indonesian, so it'd be really cool. I get to wear a kebaya.
Is that like a traditional?
Traditional. I hope I said that right. But I've been practicing and I'm going to have to, you know how you did Duolingo for Japan? What's it called?
We're getting to the Zoomies part of recording, guys. That is so funny. Yeah, for Japan.
Japanese. I'm going to need to do that for Indonesian.
I will say though, I do think Duolingo is not really for learning quickly.
Oh, okay.
Like it takes a long time. You'd almost be better learning phrases, like single phrases of words that you'll need to know, or like phrases that you'll need to know.
More, please.
Yeah.
Or
can I have
toilet.
Some water? Yeah. Tony just forgets how to speak the moment.
I just speak through my best acting. Like, you know the TikTok that went around that was like, can we get the bill?
That's you.
But like in anything
time.
else. Anyway.
So funny. No. You almost need to just learn a few phrases.
Yeah.
Because my husband Toby was learning Japanese on Duolingo, I reckon for almost 2 months, and he learnt nothing. He just, after 2 months, he was like, I can't say anything at all.
Google Translate.
No,
download the Google Translate app.
He got a new phone that could like translate, and so now he's fine. But
that's so good.
That's gonna be so much
That'd be
fun.
me.
Yeah, you are in full wedding.
Yeah,
wedding season mode for the friends.
Yep, it's great. Our other besties getting married, so just trying to do what I can. I don't know anything.
Save the cash.
Never been married before, so don't know how useful. But mostly, we joke that next year's my year of generosity.
yeah, we did joke. But like next year's your year of generosity, just because there's so many weddings.
So many weddings. It's really expensive.
It's fun. It's just the era of life that we're in.
And I don't want to toot my own horn, but like, I actually love being generous on a normal day.
Yeah.
So like, I have to really control myself.
I told Tiani to stop being generous to me.
I need to stop.
I was like, Tiani, I love you. You don't need to be
I just
nice.
love it. I love going like mostly to
I
the
know
shops
you
and getting.
do.
I'm like, this is so nice.
You are so generous.
Give them some flowers
And I
and
love
just
your
like
heart.
love you, thinking of you. Like, I don't know. I just love it. So I'm like, I love doing that, but I'm gonna need to control myself to not do that as much this
Have
year.
you got like a generosity budget?
Yeah, look, budget. And I, your husband's been really helpful, but I've been a bit naughty. I've been a little bit naughty, but that's okay.
That's fine. Live,
That's
laugh,
all right. Live,
learn.
laugh, no budget.
Let's jump into today's words to live by.
John 14:6. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
T, what comes to mind when you read this verse?
You are the way, the truth,
The old
and the
song.
life. We live by faith and not by sight for you. Anyway.
Have you seen that TikTok that's been going around?
Oh
that's
yeah,
like,
signs I'm a Christian.
No. It's like
Trying to beat the
Trying to beat the
allegations.
allegations, the teen Christian allegations.
Yes, that's me with
Yep.
that song.
Yep.
There was another song, Gold by Britt Nicole.
Yes.
We were away recently and I was singing it. I was just like, you're worth more than gold.
Literally. I love
Anyway,
it.
we just sing every time we're together. This is
Yeah.
Ash and I on a normal day. But
Yeah.
no, for realness though, like he really is the way, the truth, and the life.
Yeah.
I can do the actions too, but I won't. You won't be able to see them anyway. But
Audio medium.
just picture it, really. Look it up. I just love the imagery. Even though it's like, I'm joking about the imagery of me dancing to this. Like, he really is the way, the truth, and life. Like, his ways are higher than ours. Like, his truth, I think about like the belt of truth, putting that on every day. And the life we're living, he's ordained our whole life. Like, he knows it from start to finish. And like Jesus tells us to the disciples who have another dumb moment, which is pretty much most of the New Testament when he interacts with them. And I just feel so seen when the disciples say something silly and Jesus is just like, guys, you serious? Like, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. Like, they've been walking with him and he just has to remind them again. But we need this. Like, I don't know about you, Ash, but I need this reminder a lot.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, it's okay, Tiani, breathe. No one comes to the Father except through me. You're right.
And I think it's so important as well to remember like the context of all this,
Yeah.
because Jesus is saying this to his disciples at the Last Supper.
yes.
So he's like, I think what's really important to do is look at how it applies to our life, but
Yeah.
also looking at, okay, well, where was this being said? So Jesus is saying this to the disciples
Yeah.
because he has come and he has been preaching to them, speaking to them, trying to show them, hey, this is what all of these prophecies
Yes.
were leading up to. I am the Son of
Yes.
God. Like, he's kind of had to prove himself is the wrong word, but because the people of Israel and the Jewish people were waiting for a version of Jesus that they probably didn't
No.
get
Yeah.
or what they expected, Jesus has to remind
Yeah.
the disciples again and again and again, guys, I am God. Like, I am the Son of God. Like,
Yes.
and so what he's saying here is he's really making sure that the disciples know, hey guys, I'm not just a prophet. I'm not just a guy like Moses. Although
Yes.
Moses was amazing, had a close relationship with God, he is saying, yes, those people did, what they needed to, but I am the Son of God.
Yeah.
Like, this is the only way to salvation, because for them, they're trying to rewire a theology
Yes.
that they have had hundreds, if not thousands of years in
So much.
like
Yeah.
the Jewish understanding of who Jesus is or was, or what the coming of God would look like. And
Yeah.
so it really is Jesus kind of claiming his identity as God, trying to make sure that he's like drilling it into the disciples'
like,
heads
boys.
before he dies. Guys, this isn't just a little blip on the map. Like, I am the Son of God.
Yes.
And so I think that he's also then talking about how he is the sole way to access and have relationship with the Father.
Yeah.
So that's why he's saying no one comes to the Father except through me, because at the time, like, you were sacrificing animals, you were doing this, you were doing that. And
That's crazy,
and-
by the way. I'm reading through Leviticus at the moment, and that's some
Oh,
hectic stuff
Can
right
you
there.
imagine having to kill animals every single
It's
time?
pretty like crazy.
Yeah. And so it's this
Stinky.
new understanding for these people to go, this is what it looks like to follow me. This is what it looks like
Yeah.
to have salvation. And I love how clear this is. Jesus is saying there is no other way. There is no other person, God, being. There is no other way. You can't work your way into heaven. You can't work your way into being made right. It is truly through Jesus.
Yeah. I think that's good, Ash, because it literally reminds me of when you were saying, like, you can't get there by your own works. It just makes me think of that. And, like, I think about a time, you know, a few years ago when I was just like, striving and, like, trying to, like, please God almost with friends, right? Earthly people. They're there and you want to please them and you want to do, but, like, God doesn't work like that. And it was so hard for me to understand because it was just like, what do you mean I can't please him? Except, like, you can please him, and that's through obedience and being with him and reading his word. But it was like I was trying to do the most. Yeah. I was trying to do this, go out of my way to, like, be kind to that person. It kind of relates back to what we were talking about previously this week with being humble and, like, wise. I wasn't checking in with myself, and I was just trying to, like, do
you
like
think
good
it was
works.
more? It was like doing to justify yourself.
Yeah.
It was all not just for show, but it's like, oh, if I do this enough, I can please God.
And I think I might have talked about it in previous episodes. I feel like high school was a really big petri dish, as one would say, which is, like, for the biologists out there, this, I don't know, infused place of just all these insecurities. And I just fed off the fact it was the teacher's pet vibe. That was it. I was just like, yes, and to the next thing and to the next thing.
It was almost like you were getting that satisfaction
from others and their praise
and praise of you.
Like, my top love language was words of affirmation for a really long time, but it wasn't in the way it should be. Yeah. So it's like, I look at this verse and he's saying, you know, but I'm the way, the truth, and the life. Yeah. And it comes back to that humbling of, like, well, I need to stop doing the most because happiness is, like, only temporary, Tiani. Like, I need to find joy that is rooted in him. And God's design for me is not to please man. Like, that's not what he created me for. Yeah. He has given me gifts and he's given me abilities. And it's almost like that more of you, less of me kind of verse. Like, that was one thing I actually did pray for a really long time when I began to realize, and I had mentors speak into this area of my life, and it was like, okay, I'm going to pray that prayer because the moment you ask God to help us have less of ourselves, he'll do it. Just like the prayer when you ask him to close the door, he'll close it. So I think that's something when I read this verse I also think about is that his truth and his ways are higher than mine. Yeah.
That's so cool, T. And I think all in all, just to remind yourself, there is no other way. It is solely through Jesus. It's solely through the cross. And, you know, if you've been told differently, like you need to work your way there, if there's, you know, someone's told you that there's other ways, it's not true. So it's a moment of going, God, I believe and I trust that you are the only way. And what a blessing that is to know him so intimately. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of the podcast. I hope that it encouraged you, that it's helped you through, and that it helps to challenge you through the season of life that you're facing, uplift you if you're feeling down, and most of all, I pray that you're able to draw closer and closer to God. I'm so excited to keep diving into the Word of God with you. I pray you're able to find moments of joy.
Is theological study at Trinity College the next step for you? Rocco, the resident dog, thinks so. Whether you're looking to upskill, pivot, or embark on a brand new journey, find out all you need to know at the Trinity College Theological School Open House Tuesday, October 14. Get a glimpse into life as a student at Trinity College Theological School. You might even meet Rocco. Register today. Search Trinity College Theological School Open House. Faithful learning for faithful living.